Hey!
Welcome!
It's good to be back.
Welcome to the GoGameGo Nintendo show.
Yeah, and I think we need to start with this right here. Look at this. Brian F. is with us and enjoying Kirby.
Yeah, we'll be
So
talking
far.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Mike Mullis suggested that we start the show with GoGameGo Nintendo show because it kind of bounces, it's bouncy and it goes together, it rhymes. I said I'll start the show tonight with that.
Perfect. GoGameGo Nintendo show.
GoGameGo Nintendo show.
It's so natural.
It is natural. It's fun to say.
It is fun to say, like Francisco.
Man, he's an angry elf.
Call me elf just one more time. Oh, so how's everybody doing? We're doing great here.
Oh yeah, it's our first Nintendo show in a while.
And I'm sorry I missed the show last night, but I had to go see Elton John.
Excellent.
We've had the tickets for 2 years. And Christine, her biggest thing, her biggest battle cry for the last 2 years is, "Don't die, Elton! Don't die!" I'm like, whoa, that's a little extreme.
Now he can die.
Now,
You've already seen him.
hopefully, in about 30 years, he can die.
He's got another 30 years in him.
I hope so. I'd like for him to live over 100, if you would like to do so. So,
Brian, where are you at in Kirby? That's what I'd like to know.
I'd like to know.
Because, I've been playing it a lot, but I'm not very far because I've only been playing it in bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Oh, there we go.
That's like when I started that Toe Jam and Earl. We were talking about that at one point, and I'm like,
Hey,
I
look.
don't get it.
Blake Snow and Brian F. are in the chat in the video I'm sharing. And here they are in the chat right now.
That's a trip. That is...
Hey,
that's dedication.
Yeah, so Kirby, let's see. Let's just fast forward a little bit.
So look at all that.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll back up a little bit. So yeah, Kirby is second series of levels. I'm on the fourth or fifth world, I guess.
Okay.
I'm somewhere close to 30% done. The game tells you as you're going, but man, this game is so good. The copy abilities are all there. There's a couple new ones. It's just a blast playing. A blast as I'm throwing down.
A blast is your kabooming thing.
Yeah, well, the demo is interesting because it's not. It was like 3 levels, but it's not the first 3 levels of the game.
Oh.
It was the first level, and then I kind of skipped around a little bit.
Well, that's cool.
But each world has a boss, and the boss fights are pretty cool. Like a Kirby game, it's not difficult, but it's kind of perfect for me because the gameplay isn't difficult, even when you play it on the wild side mode or something.
Mm-hmm.
But each level, when you finish, so each level has a series of objectives. Beat the level and then rescue all the wildies. That's for every one of them. And then there's usually, I think, 3 more that are hidden, and you got to figure it out on your own. And so at the end, it'll tell you what you did.
Wouldn't it suck to die from something so adorable? I mean,
so these little dogs, what are they called, woofies or something? I can't remember, but it's funny because sometimes they're just sitting on the bench sleeping. Yeah. I'll go up and I'll just beat the hell out of them and get a coin out of them. And you feel a little bad because they're not doing anything wrong.
They're not doing anything.
They're just sitting there, but the game rewards you for pounding them, so you do it.
I was gonna make a joke. I just won't. It's not. I don't want to make a joke about it.
Now here's mouthful mode. There's several of these. This one is a car.
That is brilliant.
It's so much fun to play because it handles really well. there's a traffic cone, a vending machine where you bounce around and you shoot cans of soda.
Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Kirby turns into a blockbuster movie all of a sudden.
Hey, Born Distracted. Yeah, this game is between this and Planet was it Robobot? I think on the 3DS. These are both great. This is probably gonna be my favorite by the time I'm done, though.
You plowed a tunnel through there.
Yes, this game looks great. Born Distracted on the TV.
Wow.
It's awesome. There's a lot going on in this game.
Jeez.
There's so many things to like find and collect in the game.
Yeah.
That there's where the difficulty comes in. If you want to try to find everything and 100% the game starts to become difficult. Just the playthrough of every level is not all that difficult, but to find the things. Look at this little cutscene.
After you've bashed your way through the city. Oh wow! What was?
That was Waddle. That was one of the Waddle Dees in a cage.
Oh wow! This looks like Kirby meets Walking Dead.
That's why I love Kirby so much. He's a pink puffball. He dances around and makes these cute little noises, and then he just beats the hell out of stuff.
It just makes you think if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I want to get a Kirby outfit.
I mean,
I just want to run around.
You spend the whole level just massacring everything, and then when you're done, they play a little Kirby music and he dances around, and it's just so bizarre. But I love Kirby. He's what a great character he is.
See those things? I mean, they should. I would love to be one of those in a game. I want a shirt with one of those on it.
Yeah,
those things are cool.
Really, really good.
Look at this guy.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
Oh man, I sent you guys, a partial playlist of what they were doing last night, but I couldn't send any pictures because the internet wasn't working in there. Oh, and I call those buildings, I don't love those buildings that change names. And so then I've been calling it the Enterprise Center. It's not even called that anymore. It's the T-Mobile Center now.
Is it really?
Yes. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's more of a horror building than I thought.
And that's where the Blues play.
What have they
been? It's been
it was Savis, then it was
Savis.
Was it Savis, then Enterprise, or?
Yeah, I think there might have been something else in between. They've been a lot of things. I
mean, I just can't stand that. It's Keel Auditorium is what I call it. Still Keel. I mean, I was saying it's terrible because you can't pass that on to your kids. It's not like your kids aren't going, oh, I saw that at even people who are 5 years maybe in age difference or 3 years. Yeah, I saw them at the Enterprise. Well, I saw them at T-Mobile. Well, I saw them at Savis. I saw him at Keel. Well, and it's the same freaking building.
I was gonna say, and then the old guy says, "It's all the same building."
Same damn building. I mean, 3-5. If you come back to St. Louis 5 years later, well, we went to the Enterprise Center last time.
That building's really bad for changing its names here. I mean,
that and frickin' Riverport.
Oh my God, Riverport changes every year, pretty much.
Oh, it's horrid. That's why I call them horror buildings.
Yes, Pete, it was the Checker Dome briefly.
Yes, absolutely.
But they didn't paint it with checkers, unfortunately, because that would have been
no.
That old building was great. It was disgusting, but it was a fun place to watch a hockey match.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, it was, man. Oh. So Kirby, I would highly recommend Kirby to everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. It looks like it's a lot of fun. I know Logan probably plays it. I have to ask him if he's thinking about getting that or has gotten it.
Hey, did we say hi to Peter yet? I don't remember.
I don't think so. What's up?
What's up? JD's here.
Hey.
You missed the hockey chat, JD. It went for a good 30 seconds strong, and Now it's done.
Now it's over.
Oh wait, one last hockey thing.
Boop.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, the old arena. That's where the Monday Night Miracle took place.
yeah. And I often drive by their old where they used to train at like that. What was it called?
Mall?
It was at
Mall out in Hazelwood, or
no, before that, when it was they used to practice down off of Big Bend or no, off of Brentwood Boulevard, wasn't it?
God, I don't know.
There's like a town like a, you know, I can't say what I'm trying to say.
Travis just missed it. We just spent an hour talking about the Avalanche. So we got to move on.
We've only got so much time.
We're pressed for time.
We're gonna have to make the Avalanche a show itself sometime.
So when did we play Mario Kart? Was that last Friday or the Friday before?
Was the one before.
Okay, so we played with Papa Pete.
Yep.
JD.
Yep. Crow.
And Crow showed up out of nowhere. It was awesome. We didn't even know he was there.
Yep. And
I think we had 10 people.
I think so. Our friend Brad showed up.
I think we had 9. And then all of a sudden there was a 10th person. Everyone's like, wait, who is this?
Yeah.
And you looked and it was like, oh, it's Crow. He said he was just playing and thought, oh, I'll look to see if anyone I know is playing. And he saw this and he just popped right on in. It was awesome.
What was really weird was here we are playing and Brad goes, hey, he goes, is that Laura? And I said, no. And then I said, it's somebody named Marie, which is odd because one of his kids' name is Marie. So it was wild. But yeah, we had a lot of people playing. There was Pete's son was playing too, right?
Daughter.
Oh, it's daughter, yeah.
His daughter. You had a couple of friends, right?
Yeah. And then
I had a friend that Ian was playing.
Okay.
And Travis, who's in the chat, he was busy that night. Otherwise, he would have been there.
Yeah.
We could easily get 12 people. That was a lot of fun.
We need to do that again straight away. I mean,
these new courses. I love these new courses.
I do too.
Well, I guess none of them are new courses. They're all new to Mario Kart 8.
Right.
But I mean, 3 of them are from Mario Kart Tour. And I don't know anyone who plays Mario Kart Tour. It must be fairly popular because it's been around for what, a year or so? A year or two?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, the one I liked the most was Ninja Hideaway.
Yes, that is massive.
Tokyo Blur is really fun. I really enjoyed the Mario Kart Tour ones the best because I've never played those.
Right.
All the others I've played at some point, but man, I've never played those 3.
And I like how they change up on the last lap.
Oh, on Tokyo Blur, yeah. All of a sudden, you're kind of going against people who are further behind than you.
Yeah, and also they like in what's the one that they change your direction in the city when you're going through the city. They don't go the same direction anymore. You go there. You go the other way.
Yeah, that's Tokyo Blur, that one.
That's what I was thinking. I remember.
Because you start to go against the
Ninja Hideaway.
I love this one.
This is crazy. It's got like a million different alterations. I mean, not a million, but there's all kinds of alternate routes to go in this one.
And the music is fantastic because you got these, I guess they're like taiko drums playing in the background.
Yeah, good call.
The first lap, they're going. The second lap, they get faster. That third lap, it's even quicker. And it just really gets you kind of fired up.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like going through all of those. It's just crazy because you can even go up high enough to get on the rails above where you think you're supposed to go and see if you can stay straight on a rail.
Yes.
I mean, and then there's down below, there's wind drafts that can take you up onto the next level. It's amazing. Freaking awesome.
That game is That game's just so much fun.
I love this one.
Pete was doing the same thing with some course. What course was that?
Logan was doing that with the Coco course.
Oh, by the way, JG said Switch related here. Bush Hockey League. That's a new game on the Switch coming out on the 17th.
Oh wow! There you go.
This is the one that looks like NHL hockey for the Genesis way back when.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. We'll have to find out if that's going to be some multiplayer stuff there.
Yeah, Pop Pete kept going He went Excite Bike course.
Oh, the Excite Bike.
But then he didn't like it. See,
then he hated it.
It's very simple. It's just an oval.
It is.
But I also love Baby Park, which again is just an oval.
Well, and what was the big joke, right? The Baby Park has the big joke where it's an adult now, right? Because it's been around so long.
But Baby Park's cool because when you get like 12 people, because you're on the anti-gravity thing, so your wheels are flipped, and so when you bump into each other, it's like a bumper car.
Yep.
So it's a very small track, so you're just slamming into people the whole way around, and that's the only one that does more than 3 laps. I think was it 7 laps.
Yeah, I wonder if I wonder if there's more drifting in that than in any other course. Because that's almost like a pure drift course, the whole thing. It's like you're just drifting around those curves, and you just do it until it takes off, and then you just drift again. You just drift in every curve. So, and what was the date for the next set of tracks?
I don't think they said.
Okay, they haven't said exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, Nintendo Switch Online got 3 new games. Earthworm Jim 2, which I've never played, for Super Nintendo.
Ooh. Oh, sweet. That's nice. What a goof.
And then there was 2 NES games.
Ah, yes.
When I saw these games, I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be so many people complaining about this.
Yeah.
These old games.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Dig Dug 2 is actually fun.
It looks like a great challenge game.
As long as you forget Dig Dug 1, because it has absolutely nothing to do with it other than the characters, of course.
Holy crap.
It doesn't play like it at all. It's a completely different game. And then Mappy Land, I've played this before.
I don't think I've ever played Mappy Land.
Have you played Mappy, the original?
No.
Yeah, you've got these like springboards at the bottom, and you can bounce up, but then you can turn left to right whenever you want to. Like this, what was that, swinging meat or something?
Yeah, what the hell? Slapping them back. That's great.
Yeah, so these are some old school games here.
Oh my god.
That's all right. I like those games.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would love to play Earthworm Jim 2, and Dig Dug 2. I'd like those. I don't know about the Mappy Land so much. I do remember it now, though. I do remember it. It's almost like I had a copy of that at one point.
So, you know what we missed while we were gone is there was new Genesis games that came out. Have you played any of those?
No, I have not. No. You know, I should just turn it on my... turn it on over here on the set. I've got.
There you go. Here's the Genesis games. Yep, I said it, Salvatore. Now these games look really cool. I haven't played this game.
Oh
Alien
gosh!
Soldier. Look how nice this looks.
Wow.
I guess it's just like a run and gun.
Yeah, I remember those graphics. Maybe from CES when we went to CES.
Man, look at that.
That looked painful. Light Crusader.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Oh, look at that angle. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's isometric. I haven't played this one either. I don't know if it's any good or not. Looks cool.
Yeah. Reminds you of all those Shinobi graphics and all that kind of stuff.
Shinobi.
I always like the Shinobi with the dog.
Yes, it's using ray tracing.
Super Fantasy.
Ooh, Super Fantasy Zone. I like these shooters.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know, I keep seeing when I get out there, I've seen it a couple of times. I just saw it the other day where Pete was out there playing some Retro Bowl. All of a sudden, I see him pop up on my Switch, and he's playing Retro Bowl. Which I was doing pretty good with that. I was pretty hooked on it for a little bit there, and then I just didn't think I understood quite, you know.
Hey, Simon, welcome back. Simon stopped by at last night's show.
Oh, very cool.
He's back again.
Loves Fantasy Zone.
Yeah, he likes shooters.
I love that when people make mention of really digging games that I never got into. You're like, there's so many games.
Yeah, I was talking with Pete about that last night, that I would think a lot of retro gamers would love shooters because they're very basic.
Yeah.
You're just moving and shooting, usually 1 button, 2 buttons, that's it. I mean, the games are hard, but they're very basic. It doesn't take you a long time to learn them. Yeah, more distracted. I wish there were more TurboGrafx. Well, darn. I guess there's none because there's
yeah, I mean,
not on the Switch, is there?
No. You wonder if, if there's some issues within some of those games that they'd have to figure out. Like, I mean, obviously, is there like a retro issue with like Bloody Wolf? I'd love to have Bloody Wolf on my Switch, but do they have to really dive deep into those games and get rid of certain things like ripping off Toto? I mean, you've got White Sister in the midst of that game. Do you have to deep dive into that and rip it out and put something else in there?
I don't know. I mean, the Wii had a ton of TurboGrafx games on the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
There you go. I missed the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
I assume it can't carry it over because of all the licensing of the different companies, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Now, if Nintendo doesn't carry over the online service they have to like the next Switch or whatever they're going to call it, then that's going to be that'll be pretty lousy if they don't carry that.
Yeah.
Because I think they're at a point now where they're basically just starting to build a catalog, and if they start over, then that'd be pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Genesis, and man, if you had a Genesis and a TurboGrafx back in the 90s, that was shooter heaven for you right there.
Absolutely. You are not.
Oh my gosh.
And of all different styles too. I mean, you had your R-Type, and you had the Ordyne, which was a little different, and
Ordyne was the more of a cutesy. I love Ordyne.
Yeah, me too.
I like the graphics, I like the sound. I thought it was always cool trying to get into the shop.
Yep.
Picking out a new weapon.
Yep. Born Distracted did ask what the next concert was I was going to. I'm not quite sure. I'll let me think about that. I was sitting next to the drummer from Get a Load of This. I love the name of this band. As his girlfriend was telling me the name of the band, I was like, okay, Post Sex Nachos. So check out the group Post Sex Nachos. I met up with the drummer Hunter last night. Real nice guy. And they play all over the area. So they play here. He was telling me about playing in Madison, Wisconsin. And I think they kind of go where they have universities and stuff like that, where they have cool bands. Anyway, but then I heard another friend of mine is going to be opening up for George Lynch soon in the summertime, and I'm looking for a gig myself soon. So one of the next concerts I may go to may be my own. So, all right, here we go.
Pete wishes he picked up more shooters because he was in the sports games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, if you had picked up a lot of shooters back then, you'd have a small fortune on your hand probably, because those are worth a lot of money, and the sports games are not.
Are they really?
Shooters are usually pretty expensive because they didn't. I don't
Okay.
think they made many.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, unfortunately, the sports games just kind of went as far as value.
Can you hear my games over there shaking? My game collection's going, oh, don't
Yeah,
sell
Chris, I get what you're saying here. You having buying games for 4 consoles. That's rough on the pocketbook.
Oh, it is. That is rough.
Gotta make a cut.
Yeah. You gotta make it. Gotta make it, because I'm so sorry, game. You're not making it.
You're out of here.
No one smokes anymore. Hey, that's not so true. Well, either that or they just do edibles, which is inside their post-sex nachos. Plus, they do pre-sex nachos. I mean, nobody's going to do that, especially not with onions. Not going to go very far. Oh, the Foo Fighters. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's... Lynch playing with Dokken the other night. I've not yet heard. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know that they were playing. I mean, they were doing that. I mean, it was... All I know is that Don Dokken doesn't sound the same anymore. He's doing a... Oh, look at this. That would be a fun one.
A shooter playoff bracket. That would be fun.
That would.
His players would come. I want to play Madden NHL, and he was playing Musha. Musha on Genesis. That is on the online for Nintendo, which is cool. I believe isn't that in the last game? They just changed the name here. I think that's the case.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Simon's a musician.
Oh, very cool. I used to be in. Oh, wow. What do you play? That'd be interesting.
Right after the cocktail playoff bracket.
Very nice. Very nice.
The best would be if you got 32, but you had little shot glasses of every cocktail.
Oh my God, we'd be so screwed.
It'd make for great entertainment, though, for somebody watching. We'd probably accidentally be on the air for 4 hours because we forgot to hit the end broadcast button.
And 2 of those hours we'd be passed out.
Yeah,
that's why the last 2 hours still went on. Nobody shut off the show. Or we would just forget. The next day we were like, we said what? Oh man. Well, we could definitely do a cocktail bracket first, and then of those winners of the cocktail bracket, we could have those to drink on the night that we do the other bracket. Oh man, what did I come into?
I don't know. Oh yeah, let me show another.
Oh shoot.
There's a cool game, and I'm not 100% sure if it may have just come out or it's coming out. I'm not.
Jeff, there's a lot of cool games.
Yeah, wait till you see this. This is pretty.
That's
cool.
why our budgets are so tight.
I can't get back to I'm on the wrong tab here. All right, check this game out.
Oh, whoa! What the heck?
Dawn of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is like an old school monster fighting game.
Oh wow.
Mike, what's going on? Mike,
I love these graphics too. These graphics are fun.
Oh yeah, Mike, I did your suggestion of GoGameGo Nintendo show to start the show.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you at least remember the score, so you weren't too bad off.
Yeah, it's very much as a King of Monsters, Neo Geo vibe.
That is fun.
I believe this is from. Let's see. The publisher is Way Forward, I think, and the developer is. I think it's 13 13 a.m. Is that the name of it?
Okay.
They're the guys who did Runbow on Wii U.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if you remember that game. It's also on the Switch now. I think I wrote this down.
Let's see if
yeah, 13 a.m. Games is a developer for this. And it looks awesome.
I'm gonna.
Is this, you know, is it cell shade? It's hard to tell. It's a little dark. Hold on, I'm gonna look real quick to see if this is out yet.
Okay. Hey, there you are.
What's going on?
Oops, I did mine wrong. I need to do it. Boop, boop.
So I guess this is, I'm guessing it's like a beat 'em up type game.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm going to put in monsters.
Yes, Simon. Cloudberry Kingdom. I'm pretty sure I had that on the Wii U. I still do have it on the Wii U. And you're right, that was not an easy game at all. Dawn, it's
$30.
Oh, it's on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
When did that come out? I heard about this a long time ago, and then I forgot about
it. Release date was 3/15.
Oh, okay. Well, it hasn't been out very long.
Nope, $30.
There you go, $30.
I'd like to do that, but I mean, I'll wait and see if it goes on sale, maybe.
Yeah, it just came out. You know, the game will be on sale at some point. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
There is a physical version of this game that I think is $35, which that's not bad for physical when the digital is $30.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
I have not seen a review, so I don't know. Definitely looks cool.
Yeah, 1 to 2 players. Requires almost 5 gigs of space. Yeah. Supported languages are English, Spanish, French, German, and Italian.
Man, I didn't realize monsters even spoke Italian.
Well, some of them do. You know?
Oh, I know what game I wanted to. I just saw this today. Hold on, let me see.
Just hold on.
I actually was writing down notes. How about
that? There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, so today Lego Star Wars came out. Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
I'm sure you and Pete can fight about that. And then MLB The Show 22 came out, which I tried the demo. I did not like that whatsoever. I'll stick with my Super Mega Baseball because that game is awesome.
Super Mega Baseball.
Does Pete speak German? How many?
Pete speaks a lot.
He speaks a lot of French, but I don't speak French. So I don't even know if he could be doing gibberish for all I know.
He could be talking about he could be talking about nothing. His French could be like Seinfeld. Hey, they got some free Kirby down. They got a free Kirby download for Super Kirby Clash. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think that's like a free game. I think you can pay if you want for something.
They got a bunch of free download stuff here. Apex Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Chocobo GP Lite. Pokemon Unite. Asphalt 9 Legends.
I really like that game, that Asphalt 9. It's one of those games where, it's a mobile game, and there's still the mobile aspects to it.
Sure.
But they're always, trying to get you to pay money. But I played it for hours and hours, and I never had to. Never had to put a cent into it if I didn't want to, and I never did.
That's the same way with like, when I'm playing Rocket League on here, right? I mean, there's things that I can purchase or do, and I don't know. I
wouldn't mind putting money into a game that I play a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind either, but
if you don't have to, then there's no.
Right.
All right, so this game just came out on the Switch. Let's see if I can get it on here. There we go. Check this out. This is an old Neo Geo Pocket game.
Oh, wow.
SNK has been putting out a ton of Neo Geo Pocket color games, and it's so awesome to be able to play these games. So I was looking this game right here, Big Bang Pro Wrestling. It is. I was looking on eBay, and the asking prices are anywhere from like, I don't know, like $430 to $800.
Shut your mouth.
Crazy. So, I mean, for most of us, this is the only way you'll ever get to play the game.
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a little handheld game, and it's got this wrestling. Neo Geo Color, on the Switch, they have a lot of fighting games, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Despite having only 2 buttons, man, it's some good stuff. Matter of fact, they put out so many. SNK has put out so many of these Neo Geo Pocket games that they've actually gotten a bunch together, and they put this out.
Wow.
Neo Geo Color.
That
Selections Volume 1.
That's fantastic.
So you can see this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 10 games on here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's still a lot more. So they'll do more.
Wow. I was just looking at some of the stuff. Yeah, I see this.
Kirk Masters is awesome. I love that game.
I see the Star Wars here too. I'm checking that out. $60. Estimated release date is 4/5, April 5th.
For what's that?
For the Star Wars Lego. The Skywalker Saga. Looks like it comes out on the 5th.
I don't think I've ever truly played.
I own a lot of Lego games.
Lance Jennings is here. Hey, how you doing, Lance?
Lance, you were just asking about him today. He said he'd been busy.
In Big Bang Pro Wrestling, do they all take turns putting Penny in the pile driver?
Wow!
How dare you, Pete?
Wow! Is that what happens? That's where we are. Oh, you know what? What is this? They have a bundle. They have a deluxe edition coming of that Star Wars Lego, which is $10. $10 more. Yeah, I guess. Let me see what it says.
Yeah, Simon, I got a Neo Geo Pocket Color. I think towards the end when they were starting to clear them out, I got one cheap. And I got a handful of games. I don't think I have anything that's expensive. But yeah, it's a neat system.
Wow. So wait.
It even has the little clicky on the stick.
Clicky on the sticky. So pre-order the game and get day 1 access to the Trooper character DLC pack. Digital edition. So what they're going to do is they have the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Then you have DLC with Mandalorian Season 1 characters, Solo characters. See, Skywalker Saga Classic character pack, Rogue One, Bad Batch characters, Mandalorian Season 2, and the Skywalker Saga Trooper pack.
Salvatore's looking forward to Lego Star Wars Rey Skywalker edition.
That'll be a short game. Hey,
look.
How'd I get to the end already? I just played 15 minutes worth of one level. I don't even know how that happened.
So over the last couple of months, I've gotten a couple of physical little items from Nintendo.
Oh.
If you can take your platinum coins you earn and you can trade them in for physical stuff.
Sweet.
So,
you got
Mario Get It Together, these
buttons.
Now, while it's free, you still got to pay shipping, so it's not truly free. But I'm guessing these stupid little buttons will probably be worth 3 times what I paid for shipping at some point.
Good man. Good thinking.
And then I just got this. This also is a free item. It's a Switch case.
What?
And it's kind of cool. I like the colors, but it's it holds games. It holds 8 Switch games in here. Now,
very nice.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a bunch of these?
Well, yes.
And put all your just put all your games in it.
You know, I have one that came with my Orsley my whole thing. And it's a little plastic case that looks like a little plastic pill case almost. And it holds 1, 2, 3, 4. It holds 8. And it pops open on both sides. And, those cartridges are so small that it just fits 2 on each side. So it's kind of...
I had something else. I had a...
Or shall I say 2 on each panel?
I don't know what I did to it. I had a little question block that unfolds and put a game in each side.
Wow.
What the heck is that?
I remember seeing that. I remember you.
Yeah, I did show it on another show.
Yeah.
And then this was just from Amazon. This is a Japanese thing.
Oh.
It's like a little...
it's a little 3D landscape.
A little display thing where you can put all your Kirby.
Oh,
it's a silly little thing. It wasn't very expensive at all.
It's a silly little thing. Like Camelot. It's a silly place.
But I kind of like these things that are in Japan only. It's kind of neat to have.
Oh, yeah. Did you put this up earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't last very long. That was a shame.
Pete's always channeling something. His inner child usually towards me, especially when he eats his all-dressed chips in front of me.
All-dressed chips.
Oh, man.
I'm just looking over what I wrote down. I don't really
Well, and I want to make mention that also with this Lego Star Wars, if you don't know, it looks like the like I said, it's $10 more for this bundle edition because every one of these character packs are $3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So that's $21 more to get all of those rather than just paying an extra 10. So I thought I'd help you guys and do the math. That's about it. Now I'm sleepy.
So let's see. Tomorrow's April 1st. Oh, God.
Yep.
Worst day of the year. I hate April Fools because, everyone gets online every day and it's so stupid. Every year, April Fools, with video game stuff anyway, it's just one, fake story after another.
Man.
It's like, I don't know why you bother. I know everything's fake that you're showing.
They'll just have to call it, stop calling it April Fools. They'll have to be Fake News Day. Happy Fake News Day.
But anyway, so tomorrow's the first day of April, but at the end of the month, Nintendo Sports Online comes out.
Ooh.
I did play the little stress test they had, and it was a lot of fun.
I would love to see a video game concert this year.
I don't know if they're just doing any.
I don't think so yet.
I don't think Video Games Live is up and running again, is it?
No, I wouldn't think so. Not right now. Not right now, I wouldn't think. I mean, it would be nice. I would love that.
I would go again.
Yeah, I would go for my first time. Like seeing Elton John last night. I told my friend, I said, my wife had to buy those tickets because I never would have paid that much for tickets. Whatever she paid. She bought them for my birthday, but I mean, I'm the one that didn't go to Iron Maiden because they had Ghost opening and I didn't like Ghost, so I didn't want to spend a bunch of money to see half the show. So
Simon, I had some fun with Wii Sports Club on Wii U, but I don't know if I want to play with Joy-Cons.
So interesting.
I did play the little stress test they had, and everything was working really well. Tennis worked fine. Bowling was fine.
I'll tell you what, if there was a controller I would like to invest And it would be more of these because
well, I have 2 now because my first one, the drift on the stick is so terrible, it's not even usable.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm having no problem with mine.
So I had it over 4 years, but I want to open it. I did start to open it up, and there was I got the back panel off, and there was like 1 or 2 screws that I couldn't get to because they were so far deep, and I didn't have a little screwdriver long enough to get in there.
Yeah.
So then I went to just put it back together, and I ended up losing a screw, and
you were screwed.
Here, I'm only showing this because my wife told me to move the box, or otherwise she was going to throw it away.
Oh, snap.
And I said, that's not going to happen. Look at this. The gold nunchuck.
Oh, wow.
This was another one of those things where you could mail away for and get this.
Wow.
And it matches up with, I believe when Skyward Sword came out on the Wii, I think it was PAX with a gold Wiimote. I think.
Okay. I wonder.
But having that nunchuck's pretty cool.
Wow.
Hey, Lance is singing Elton John.
What's on your show? Saw him a few years ago. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, my friend that I was just talking about, whose husband does the tribute to Elton John here in town, and their band is from the song Yellow Brick Road is over here. It's from that, and it's one of those things. Does anybody know what's the second line to the chorus of Yellow Brick Road? It says, "Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where what?"
Oops.
See if anybody knows. He opened up with one of my favorites, though, which is, of course, billions of his fans' favorite, Benny and the Jets. But you always wonder who's going to be singing the correct lyrics to that song. Adapter on my Switch when it was docked and used. My Pro Controller had a grinding type problem. Wow. Man, I have had no problems with mine. Yes, that's it. Nice job, Mike. Nice job. So that's the name of the group here in St. Louis is Dogs of Society, and they do a brilliant job, man. I'll tell you what.
From St. Louis?
Yeah.
How did Mike know that?
No, he's giving the line. That's the next line in the chorus.
Oh, okay.
Where the Dogs of Society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back toad.
I can say the same thing again. How did he know that?
Because he's probably played it a million times.
He probably has, yeah, being a musician. But
yeah,
I'm terrible. I'm terrible with lyrics.
Well, when it comes to Elton John, it's amazing how his enunciation just doesn't always hit. What's that?
I might be able to come up with the words if the song is playing.
I would say,
but when the song's not playing, I've got no chance.
I would say I don't doubt that. However, again, when it comes to some of those Elton John tunes, man, it's like,
hey, out of nowhere, Mike says he loves himself some Earthworm Jim. What are you talking about? We did earlier, but
everybody's a little behind tonight.
Yeah, I'm not a big Elton John fan. I mean, I like a lot of his music, but like I couldn't tell you anything that wasn't a top 40 song.
Yeah, and I totally get that.
Anything that's not a popular song.
What about Electric Light Orchestra? It's kind of the same, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I like the songs that I've heard, but that's all I've heard.
Right.
I mean, I don't know any of the stuff off of albums that wasn't played on the radio because I never bought their stuff. I don't know why. I mean, I like their songs. I just never did. Well,
because they overplayed a lot of that stuff, and you're like, okay. I mean, I'm in it. I don't need to buy the records, but those songs I like, and they played them to death. And if I ever want them, I'll just buy a greatest hits package, and I got a whole album full. That's the thing too, is so many of these bands like that, they put out a greatest hits album. Some of them put out, well, look at Billy Joel, put out 3 volumes of greatest hits.
Stuart, did you play Blasphemous on the Switch? I can't remember.
No.
I think it's supposed to be pretty good, though. I think
I've only Hades is the closest I've gotten to Blasphemous. But I definitely love to look it up and see.
I need to finish. I want to finish Kirby up before I get into Nintendo Switch on what was it? Nintendo Switch Sports.
I mean, is that tough too? I mean, it's tough to get away from a game to go play another game. You know, if you're really into that. Here's Blasphemous. I'm looking it up, and it's on sale, 75% off right now.
Here you go. Chris says it's really good, and it's on sale for $6 and change.
Yep, $6 and 24 cents. I might have to proceed to purchase.
Interesting. It's almost like a 2D Dark Souls thing.
God, it looked like it had like a Nidhogg in it. Wow. I love Nidhogg, by the way. Nidhogg 2 is what I've played.
I prefer the first one, but Nidhogg 2 is still really good.
You prefer the first one?
Something about the graphics in the second one I just do not like.
Okay.
I like the first one.
All right.
What was that, PS3 or PS4?
I think PS3.
Could have been, yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're both really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still like Nidhogg too. I don't think the first one is on Switch. I think it's just the second one.
Yeah. So all genres. He and Billy Joel among my top 10. Now that's the other thing too about my friend here, John, who plays Elton John. He also does Billy Joel, a tribute to Billy Joel as well. And one night I saw him play at the Family Arena as both. I thought it was going to be 2 different bands, and it was the same band came out for both. So
Elton Joel,
yeah. He calls himself Elton Juan.
Yeah, Pocky and Rocky are coming out on the Switch soon, I believe.
Ooh.
It's an old game coming back.
I'm going to put me a heart on that Blasphemous and check that out. Let's see if we go... No. Okay, search. How do I do that? Okay, wait. Shoot. Okay, so we do it that way. There we go. Because I want to check that out. The hardest I really listen. Well, Metallica and Maiden. Yeah, absolutely, JD. I get it. Thoughts of Hyper Light Breaker.
I'm going to show the...
Yeah,
trailer right now.
Yeah, please.
Let's check this baby out.
Did we hear from Simon on what he plays?
I didn't see.
Okay.
If he did, I missed it.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
So this is Hyper Light Breaker that Simon was just talking about.
This looks like a...
God, these graphics are pretty cool.
Looks like a Laserdisc game.
It does. Although, this is like a pre-rendered thing. It's not the actual gameplay, but
right.
It's a neat look. I want to see what the actual game looks like.
Well, yeah.
This can't be the actual game, right?
You would think not. Unless it's something like that where you make the move and it animates it like that. But I would say no.
Are they going to show game? Oh, come on. They didn't even show gameplay? Wait a minute. Is this...
something else? This can't be something else.
Huh. Well, I don't know what the heck it looks like then.
What the heck?
Come on. You got to show us the real deal.
Whoop. Hyper...
We established that Simon plays bass.
Why is it that so many of the musicians I run into play bass?
I don't know.
God, you slap at the bass. I'm trying to get into that. I'm working at it. I've got a funky dude in here, but I can't get to it. They've got a game called Hyper Light Ultimate. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Hyper Light Ultimate. It's $5.
Hyper Light Ultimate. What is that?
Yeah. It looks like it's a... What the hell? Let's see if I can get to the video here. Here, let me see if I can turn this.
What was it called? Hyperlight?
Oh, would you just not? There. Might be easier if I just do it this way. What the heck is going on there?
See you, Mike. Mike's getting ready to start a show in 5 minutes.
Hot diggity. And we're ready to end ours in about 4 minutes.
I think he's going to be talking Earthworm Jim all night. I'm guessing they'll probably be talking about PlayStation. Sony announced a new Game Pass type thing for PlayStation.
You know,
I'm sure that'll be a big topic on the show tonight.
This looks really cool, dude.
Wait, what is this? This looks... I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks so cool.
I know. I'm like...
Is this a twin-stick shooter?
It reminds me of some games I used to play.
Hold on. What's this called?
It's called Hyperlight... What the hell did I say? Hyperlight Ultimate. That's $5 right now on the Switch.
I have a game like this. Is it something different? Yeah, Chris is right. It looks like Geometry Wars. This
is gorgeous.
I gotta look this up, man.
$5.
I assume it's a twin-stick shooter.
Yeah. Look at that. I don't know. I think I'd be a little confused for a while. 2-player co-op mode. That's pretty neat. 4 players versus battle mode.
So I wish games like this, I wish they had some of that stuff online.
There it is.
Why they don't do it, because they're, it's a small.
Hyperlight Ultimate. Catfish Blues. That's pretty wild.
So is this any connection to Hyperlight Ultimate? Or to Drift? I guess not, because Hyperlight Ultimate, Hyperlight's one word, and Hyperlight Ultimate, or Hyperlight, whatever that other one was Hyperlight is 2 words. So
yeah, it's 1 to 4 players. Its release date. What? Oh yeah, it came out. It came out in 2019.
Jeez. I love how these games come out. I don't even know. It's been there for 3 years. Didn't even know about
it. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who does? Oh, here. What? Who? Am I blind? Am I not seeing who makes this? Catfish Blues Games, I guess, is what it is.
I've never heard of them. Catfish Blues Games. Let's see. They do anything else on the Switch? No, that's their only game on the Switch.
Yeah, and it's right there at the top. I should have just looked at the top. There you go, buddy.
The game looks really cool.
Doesn't it, though? It's gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of some of the things they're doing for the Amico, too. It's got that kind of fun, retro kind of coolness about it.
I'm going to check that out right after the show here. I'm really curious about this game.
Yeah. It looks like a video game acid trip. You're right, Salvatore. You're right. Which takes me back to the Ozzy show I went to years ago, and somebody walked right up to my vehicle. I'm sitting in my vehicle before the gig, and they're like tapping on my window. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you want some acid? I'm like, I don't know who you are. Yeah, I just want random acid from some guy at a concert. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to trust what I don't even want it, let alone from you. No.
Well, there we go. Top of the hour. So,
boom.
So Original Next Level Gaming's got a show right now at 8. If you guys want to check that out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And look what I got the other day. I was going to show you this because I had an unboxing to do, but I picked up.
Oh, Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yes.
That's the 90s?
Yeah, my son was a big fan of that stuff too, and that, and then also I picked up recently. I picked up through the Disney DVD club. I picked up this, which I need to still have one more to get, the Gargoyles. I got the it's Gargoyles season 2, volume 2.
Every time I hear Gargoyle, I think of Blues Brothers. When they're in that fancy restaurant, and he goes Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Because here's my unboxing. I got more Samurai Jack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I think I got the first 2 seasons is what I got. And that, I don't know how many they made. That may have been it.
See you, Salvatore.
Otherwise, I love Thundercats as well. And
Cats.
In that same time frame, they did Silverhawks.
I've never heard of Silverhawks.
Yeah, that's a cool one. But then they also did Tiger Sharks, but I can't ever find that on. I can't ever find it. And then I got this back because we both now have it for the Nintendo products, but I got that back because I went and visited my son and got that. And then in the world of rock and roll, I got a coloring book. It's a little sad right now because I have to color in, Taylor Hawkins. I wish I could have met him, and I got this today as well.
Nice.
So maybe I'll, so now I've got more ideas. All right, good.
JD, you're going to check out Dig Dug 2 because you love Dig Dug. Just remember, it's nothing like Dig Dug, so don't get frustrated because it doesn't play like it. Once you figure it out, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that does it.
Cool.
We'll be back Wednesday for Open Chat.
Yep, you got it. Take it easy, guys.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Thanks for showing up. See you guys.